Hey Scrubs, it's Retro, and this video is basically going to show people how much money I've made since I hit 1k subscribers and started putting ads on certain videos. Now, I didn't want to just saturate my content with ads, so I chose two videos that were getting the most views, and they were quite old videos anyway, so I didn't feel guilty about, I don't know, hindering people's enjoyment of those videos or their access to videos. So I didn't feel bad about that. I put ads on them. At first I put skippable ads on, then I think I put an unskippable ad on. But what I'm basically going to show you today is the different types of ads that you can put on videos and how much they're worth realistically, because there aren't that many videos out there that show what people are making on YouTube. I think there's, I don't know why, there's a bit of a stigma around showing the numbers. Maybe it's a pride thing, but that's not the case with me. I'm trying to be, or I strive to be as transparent as possible. So let me show you the different types of ads. Now, before we get into that, this is my YouTube channel dashboard. So as a creator of content on YouTube, I have a dashboard. You can see on the right it says news and creator inside. I wish you could get rid of these because it's just, you know, bullshit. But on the left here, I've got more helpful tools. I'll probably blur out the recent subscribers just in case people are don't want that to be the case. They don't want to see themselves up there. But as you can see here, I've got my latest videos performance, and then I can see how well that ranks up to the other, or the last 10 videos that I've put out, basically. You can see things like impression click-through rate, rates, average view durations, and views, as well as whether or not it's up or down based on your average over a period of time. Down here you can see the published videos and the latest polls that you've done on the channel. So for example, my last poll was actually about making this video. And oh, actually, you know what's really interesting is if this video gets to, I think is it 10 minutes, then I will, I'll put an ad on it. Big high fives, and then we'll do a follow-up video called How Much Money My Money Video Made. Anyway, so let's show you guys what types of ads there are first. So if we go over to here to content, now you can see all of the content that I've made. Thumbnails haven't loaded in because I've got the internet of, well, it's the same quality as McDonald's Wi-Fi. There we go. So visibility, public, I've got some that are blocked due to copyrights, even though, yeah, don't get me started. So you can see views when it was published, if it's got restrictions on it. So for example, this video is ineligible to be monetized by me. I've got videos that, so for example, Fallout 4 videos that are blocked from monetization by me. However, the owners of music that were used in it, which is in-game music, by the way, can choose to put ads on my content, which is, I really don't like that. You can see the likes over here, what percentage it gets, thanks to the, if I click on something, for example, let's take the load order video that I did, the load order finale, because it's 11 minutes. So we go, click on it, video details, it's public. You can start at the end screen in the cards. Here's the description, and you can go over to analytics to see an in-depth breakdown. Now, since I've released this video, it's made me 6 pence. I'll explain the breakdown of how you make the money on the videos. But for anyone that's seen that, I don't think there's, and I don't know, let me show you the different types of ads. Oh shit, never mind. There is a skippable ad on it. Before video pre-roll, you son of a gun. Well, shit. So about 2 days ago, I took all the ads off that are skippable videos or non-skippable videos because I didn't want that to be the case, but apparently I left it on this one. But so you can see for this one, for example, it made 6 pence. So it's got 100 views, 130 views, and it made 6 pence. So that's the sort of money that we're talking about. I'll go into a bit more detail later. So it's got a skippable video ad. And let me talk about these different ad types. So, display ads. Now, the reason why all of my videos say monetization on is I have it set up so that when I upload a video, it instantly gets an ad put on it, but it's called a display ad. And what that means is that when you're watching a video on your desktop, on the right, there'll be 2 suggestions for advertisements. I never noticed these when I was watching YouTube before, but now I'm aware of them. I thought they were an automatic thing, but now I'm aware that they're a channel-related thing. I've got them on for basically anything that is longer than, well, I think they're on for everything, but it'll only affect you if you're on the desktop, and if you full screen it, you don't see them anyway. So I thought, that's harmless. The downside to using display ads is, although they really do not impede on anyone's enjoyment or accessibility of content, they don't make a lot of money. Overlay ads, these are, you've probably seen these if you're on desktop. Again, you don't get these if you're on mobile, or I watch YouTube in the evenings on an iPad. I don't get them on there either. So an overlay ad is when you're watching a video and at the bottom center of the screen, an advert will pop up, but it's just like a little banner. Oh, I got a bit of a cold, sorry about that. So that's what an overlay ad is. A sponsored card, I've never used this, but it's when you pause a video, and when the video is paused, again on a desktop, you will get advertisements instead of my recommendations for my channel. Skippable video ads, everyone's seen these. They can play either before the video, during the video, or after the video. Now, when I set this up, I thought I'd set it up for after the video. That's not the case. It's great though, because now I can show you sort of over 2 days how much money you can make with 130 views. It's about 6 pence. So skippable video ads, a lot of people don't know this, they only accrue revenue if the video isn't skipped. So they're not a very reliable way, to boost your revenue. So if you have these all throughout your video, you can have 4 of these throughout your video. But if they are skippable and people skip them, you don't get anything, or there's no revenue generated there. They don't have to buy anything. They don't even have to click on the link. But if they skip the ad, you do not get anything. Non-skippable videos are similar to skippable videos, but you've guessed it, you can't skip them. They range from, I think it's 5 seconds all the way up to 30. Some of them are egregious. Some of them aren't so bad. But these can be paired up. Like, how bad is that? Sometimes when I'm watching videos on YouTube, I'm trying to watch YouTube for like 5 minutes before I start work or something, and I'll get a non-skippable video and a skippable video together, and it drives me nuts. So you can choose where these go. Before video obviously means before you can access the video, you have to watch these. After the video means at the end, obviously. During is the interesting one, because if you click on during, you can manage it and then place where the ads are. Now, a lot of the bigger channels that are set up to auto apply ads, the reason why lately they've been having lots of ads put on their videos is YouTube has upped the amount of ads that it will place. So if I go place automatically, yeah, these will be placed in natural gaps in your video. You can always adjust them when they're placed. And look, so I've got a 10-minute video and it wants to put 4 ads in, as well as before and after. How bad is that? Oh, Jesus. Look at that. It wants to put an ad literally 20 seconds before the end of the video. Anyway, so if you have during mid-roll, you can manage it and you can place them yourself. I think if I ever had a much bigger subscriber base, I would probably use this as a nice little side income and probably place them. If you watch my modding tutorials, I have sort of like 2 or 3 chapters per video or per tutorial. I'd probably put them there and have 1 or 2 non-skippable videos there, but I'm nowhere near the size for it to matter to me. So for now, it's probably just be display ads and overlay ads on my channel. Yeah, so sorry about that, anyone that's watched this tweaks video for your Skyrim load order. Now, so showing you the monetization, we go down to analytics. You can see, so this is basically all the info, all the juicy statistics for your channel over the last however long. So the videos that I put ads on that couldn't be skipped were my 11 animation mods and how to get started with Sim Settlements 2 mods, because in the last 30 days, between them, they've had nearly 9,000 views. So I thought that they'd be prime, basically. Now, my estimated revenue is slightly bought. You can click on this, and you can see that when I started, and bear in mind this is about 48 hours behind reality. So what happened was when I started, I had, I think I just put a skippable ad on this. I didn't really understand how it worked, so there was a couple of days where I was getting used to it. Then I realized that I could monetize things without putting ads like skippable ads or non-skippable ads on them. So I did that for a lot of my content. They don't make a lot of money, but it all adds up. And when I say it all adds up, it makes about 40 pence. My peak was 51 pence. You can see that it sort of zigzags here. So I think, and then on the Friday, I disabled the ads, and then it slowly caught up. I'm assuming that it says that this time period is unavailable. I'm assuming that's because it must have just crashed so completely when I turned the ads off that, I mean, I could be wrong. It might just me being a frumpy idiot, and there might be another reason for this. Maybe other YouTubers are having this as well, but that coincides with when I did it, and you can see the downward thing. It would have dropped down to here, and then it's come up. So, yeah, 46, 50, 51, 31, 30. It's not reliable. It's kind of a little bit consistent, I suppose. But if you extrapolated that and then you put that on a channel that had thousands of views every day, this wouldn't be as insignificant. If this was your income, then you'd be quite perturbed if it was dipping and going like that all the time. So let's have a look at one of these videos. Let's click on this. So my animations mods, you can see the statistics here. It's got nearly 30,000 views. It's got nearly 2,000 hours of watch time, which is insane. These statistics still blow my mind. My revenue for this is £1.50. What does this say, actually? We're working to fix this. That's fine, YouTube. You take your sweet time. So you can see this video's got me 269 subscribers. You can see my revenue here. Oh, that is devastating. I thought this would be more zoomed in. Can I? Okay, that's much better. Since upload, no. Let's go last 28 days. There we go. Last 28 days, 5,000 views, 300 minutes of watch time. Oh, 300 hours, sorry. 36 subs, and it's made £1.50. Now, if I go 7 days, is that going to... Yeah, because I didn't do anything last week, so I was lazy. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I can do custom. Let me do that quickly. Okay, so this is much better. So you can see here where I've put the ads on. I'll show you. You can even see what kind of ad made you the money. So you can just see here 7 pence, and then it drops down a little bit. So at its peak, on the 3rd of February, it made 19 pence in 1 day. Now, we go to, please don't change my custom times. So if we go to, so yeah, if we have a look at that same time period, you can see that I'm getting sort of like 100, 150, 200 views a day. And that would equate to about however much it is. So what did we say that was? So these two different lines are for two different things. The blue line represents ad revenue. Also, nice little side note, and this video is already going to go over 10 minutes, so I will put an ad on this video, and then we'll see how well that does over a period of like maybe a month if anyone watches this video. The YouTube Premium revenue basically means that anyone that has YouTube Premium, if they watch one of your videos, you get a slice of that premium revenue, which is really nice because it's basically it's free revenue. But I mean, that's not reliable, is it? Unless you've got a viewer base that has YouTube Premium. I don't know anyone who has it. As you can see, this made whatever it was, like £1.50 over the course of what was basically a week. Yeah, £1.50 exactly over the week that it was monetized, and it had a skippable and unskippable ad on it. I think it might have had 2 skippable ads and an unskippable ad. So if we go back, we have a look at the Sim Settlements one. £2.40 for this video, so similar sort of story. This one's much better. You can see it creeping up. So do you know what? This one had a non-skippable ad at the start, I do believe, and that's why it was able to make so much money. And also, this has been getting more views in that period of time. Wait, does this still have the overlay ads? Excellent. Display ads. Yes, you can't mess with these unless you have one of these selected, and it's over 5 minutes, which mine is not. So I thought it was so egregious for me putting a non-skippable ad on it, but I did it anyway for science. There we go. And 30 odd pence it made in there, $4.96. So that's my income over what is essentially the first It was my first monetized week. Let me quickly go to revenue. I just want to show you guys very quickly. You can see your entire revenue. So I got monetized at the end of January. I made £1.91. We're in February. It is the 12th. I've made £3 already. YouTube ad revenue, £3.86. Now you can see down here the ad types that are making you the money. So skippable videos, 76% of the revenue comes from that, from my ad revenue. Bumper ads, which are non-skippable ads that are inserted, so they're 6 seconds long. So I'll probably put one of those on this video. Then we've got the display ads as well, which are the banners, the overlays. And then non-skippable video ads, which are inserted during or after. I haven't really used non-skippable during, so this must have been, out the way, bumper ad. Yeah, before the main video. So that's a really good one. That was only on for a little bit, but that seemed to do quite well. So I think that on this video, I'll probably put a bumper ad and then probably a skippable ad halfway through it, and we'll see how much. I mean, I'm not sure if this video will get any views, but I put a poll up and people wanted to see it. I just wanted to share it with people as well. It's not that much money. It's not sort of like, you couldn't really just wake up and decide, oh, hey, I'm going to be a professional YouTuber today. So so for anyone out there who's like, oh, I'm going to be a content creator, that's fine to do as a hobby, but don't, quit your job and move into someone's basement because you're going to do this and you're going to make a living out of this. I'd say do it as a hobby. And then, I've seen other channels that, they have a job, but then they do it as a hobby and they make sort of like £100, £150 a month. That's great. You can do that. You can use that for things like new hardware, upgrading your system, buying a new microphone, things like that. So that's it for this video, guys. If you found this informative or you're mildly interested in it, maybe see if we can bump this number up. I'm trying to get to, I can't believe it's already at 1,221. It's been 2.5, maybe 3 weeks since I hit 1K, so that's blowing my mind a little bit. The channel is growing exponentially. Yeah, I mean, I would love to get this to 2,000. We'll see what happens in 2021. I'd like to hit 2,000, ideally by the summer. If we can do it much sooner, that'd be amazing. So I'll put an ad on this video, and let me know in the comments if you want to see a future video talking about how much money this video has made. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this was informative. Peace.